Talk to me.
I was going to say, but doing bad things can make people happy too.
I thought you said something. Wow, watch it. That's why they become a what?
Successful loser.
I thought you said something. That's right. And that was me. I was happy and you know and clap your hands. My sellers will tell you if you ever go there and see them. Because some of them ain't never coming home, so you might get a chance to see them. They'll tell you, Curtis B. Hunter, I ain't cry about my time. When I got that 15 years, you know the first thing I said? My triple stage of darkness set in. You know what I said? It ain't a violent crime. All I got to do is 7.5.
That's positive.
And you, to the negative, right? That's positive. Oh, and watch this though. I'm 47 years old in 07. I don't even understand that I just got 15 years. That was a death sentence. The prosecutor said he might not even come home this time. He might die.
Now look at you. Now look at you.
I thought you said something. Phoenix Sun.
Mm.
I thought you said something.
Now look at it.
Right, man, I'm you down. And that's what, now watch this here. What does Nike mean?
Just do it.
Just do it. I heard that. I heard that. Now what does that sign down there say? What is that?
I'm a check mark.
A check mark.
Bro.
That's a swoosh. But see, if you don't look at the things that you wear, everything is a symbol. But if you don't know how to read it, you deaf what? Dumb and blind. Well, there it is. See that? You got to know these things. And today y'all so smart. I mean, is there any 5%ers in here? All right, see, I already know. You down with the mathematics. See, I can tell from your responses. But guess what you got to do? You got to get that dictionary, Webster, and you got to check out some of them things that you saying up out of your conversation. See, you done heard them. You know how to emulate them, but now you got to become that. You see what I'm saying? You got to be renewed by that information. You got to learn to emerge.
Got to become the Phoenix.
I thought you said something. But watch this. Phoenix only ignite themselves every 500 years. You see what I'm saying? So you have to have epiphanies in between that. And if you don't get those type of transforming of a mind, then you stay right where you at. Hey now. And whatever spark that be. Now that was deep. Anybody in here love what they doing right now? I mean, whatever that is. I heard that. Yeah, how about this? I can even say I can too. I love what I'm doing. I feel pretty right now. I was low and everything. But coming in here, talking to y'all is just like talking to me. I don't even know y'all that I'm 59 years old. I'll be 59 in August. Because I've been a man child all my life. I ain't never grew up here. All my friends that I know, if they ain't dead quite naturally, all I can talk to them about is the past. I say, yo, man, you remember when we They said, Kurt, I don't remember all that. Because they've been out here, a lot of them. I spent the majority of my years, about 40-something years, in prison, coming on the installment plan. So how much do I really know out here? And I'm going to tell you the truth. Shame the devil tell the truth. Because he said it. There's some things I ain't going to do. And one of them is what, Berta?
Go to school.
Man, I'm stuck when it comes to that one, fellas. I ain't going back to school. So that means I got to struggle harder because I still want to wallow down in my successful losing. But I try to do the best that I can do. Now, here's a microphone checker. It's easy to say what you won't do, but what will you do? I thought you said so. So we come in here, I don't come in here, I can't give you a real successful story as you're looking for, but I can tell you, if you want to be a successful loser, hey now,
You gotta try hard.
they don't give know better than me. But you got to get that information. Guess what? Anybody know Webster's first name in here? The dictionary Webster.
No.
Well, let me tell you what his first name is. His first name is Noah. Anybody know where he's from? Or where he buried at? He buried right there on York Street. That cemetery, you know where Toll's place at?
Yeah.
You know York Street when you go to that cemetery?
Yeah.
He right in there. If you go in there to the front, take that left and a right, aloha,
No right there.
Noah right there. There's so much history in the Elm that it'll blow your mind. That's why you see all the Oriental people always taking pictures in the whole 9 yards. And they know what we got.
But we don't.
And we don't. That's triple stage of what?
Exactly.
Darkness. Watch this here. I just seen, and I'm not going to elaborate on it all.
Or narrated.
I went to go see Black Panther yesterday.
That movie good.
Oh, that's all Kira Laboshata. You say it's garbage?
One of the goodest movies.
Oh my God! Tell me why it's garbage.
Don't ruin it.
No, yeah, no,
I'm not gonna say.
yeah, just tell me why you think it's garbage.
It misportrayed people.
Okay. Now watch this here. I'll go for that, dear.
I'll say quote unquote misportrayed. Not
Right, but
in a
see,
sense, but
right, but here's the point. Watch this here. We're gonna have to talk after because we ain't gonna blow up with everybody.
Yeah.
But now, what good point did you get?
Killmonger. For instance, Killmonger versus Black Panther. That tension.
Right. And that attention, but the moral of the story is the new school says that, remember what his father said, and I'm not going to blow it. He says that it wasn't that we didn't know about Africa, but Africa knew that we was what? L-O-S-T.
Lord.
And they didn't come for us.
Yeah, that was his point. He wanted to.
You see what I'm
help,
saying?
He wanted to help
We
blacks.
right. We always talk about going back to Africa, and when Africans come here, they already taught. Sad but true. That don't even deal with us, cause we don't know who we is.
The Black Panther movie is about kind of what's going on right now.
I thought you said something. So the point is, what we're saying is you're trying to emerge right now because 9 out of 10, you don't know who you are. I heard that. How many people can actually say they don't know who they is? All right, a few people. Right. Because here's the microphone checker. If you can't say who you are among your peers, hey now, what would you say to people when you go for an interview and they say, give me 3 things about you. Why should we hire you? Give me 3 qualities. Anybody?
On time.
On time? Okay.
Participate.
Participate.
And listen.
Okay, hold on. And listen. Okay, those are team skills in the whole 9 yards. And they say to you, then, why should we hire you here at Nike?
You gotta tell us more about the company. What you do for it.
Right. Watch it. I ain't gonna tell nobody I was asking you that question.
Are you asking me that question?
No, I'm talking to this brother. What if Nike, you went to Nike and they say, okay, I know you want a job, but why? We already successful. What can you do for me? What qualities you bring?
I bring the teamwork quality. Always ready to learn new stuff. I'm open-minded.
All right, get money. I heard that.
Yeah, man.
And that's it. Because they're asking you. Because really all they doing is filling a position. They rich already. Now watch this. They ask you, how did I come up with the soul of the MJ? How did I bring this together? What was my dream? How did it come about?
MJ?
Huh?
Not to say the soul of the MJ.
The soul of MJ. Well, the owner, the founder, was eating waffles one day, and said, the bottom of those, we could put them on sneakers and get real traction. So they waffle bottoms. See, sometimes we don't even know that kind of thing. And he's richer than rich now.
He says he a wild.
Now he really just what? Doing it. So again, what I'm trying to tell you, if you don't know the definition of the things that you wear, come on, somebody scream. Somebody getting paid up. Look at them big old pocketbooks that the girls in the hood be wearing.
MK.
Okay? In the whole 9 yards.
Michael Kors.
Yeah. I mean,
Great.
right. I mean, no, not just them. I mean, but just think of the things that we spend our money on and really ain't got no money. But image is everything. But watch this. Nike tell you, what they say? No, that's Sprite. Sprite says image is nothing. Obey your thirst. Somebody give me something on that. Image is nothing. Obey your thirst. Gatorade said too.
That goes back to kind of what I said about that. You know, if you're thirsty, you can drink whatever you want. But alcohol isn't necessarily the best drink. If you obey your thirst, you're going to drink whatever you can drink or whatever you want to drink. It doesn't say, you know, obey your thirst with caution. It just says, image is nothing, obey your thirst.
Just like
don't care about yourself, just do what you want to do.
Just like LeBron said, I know you thirsty. I ain't going to tell you to drink Sprite for me, but you can drink Sprite.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But see, I didn't even know he was doing Sprite thing. But watch this here. Now watch this. Watch this. What is a Sprite?
It's a soda.
A soda.
With water and caffeine in it.
Water and caffeine in it. Now what is the definition of Sprite?
I don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Huh? Successful losers, I heard that. No, they will hope you do that, yes. But just for today, do you mind? Rock that on your phone if you don't mind. What your name is? Anisha. Look at Sprite for a minute and turn your phone back on because you know that's a meow. All right. Tell us what Sprite means.
L for a fairy.
L for a fairy. Okay, so basically, the rest of the definition means that a Sprite. You ever drink a Sprite? And did you ever get full off a Sprite?
Nah.
I know that's right.
Not like my favorite.
Right. But you know what it is? It's elusive. They took out the ingredients that make you feel like you full, like a Pepsi would do. So it's a ghost. It's an elf. It's an illusion. Watch this. Image is nothing. Obey your thirst. They're telling you image is nothing. Like he said, just drink. But you don't know you'll never get filled up. Like Lay's potato chips.
They plastic.
Yeah, I heard that.
How about that?
You go burn. I was burning the junk and I smelled it. It smelled like plastic. I threw the whole bag
So,
out.
yeah, we did it with French
yeah.
fries and all that. Well, see, a long time we didn't know that. We didn't test anything. We wasn't conscious of a lot of things that we was eating. But the moral of the story is, I just want you to know that if you don't know where you're going at, your image is nothing. That means you don't represent, because we always talk about, yo, my man, you know who I am. Like when you're trying to get a reputation, 9 out of 10, you don't go by your name, you give yourself a name.
No street name.
A street name, see? An illusion. So you got guys in prison, they say, Hudson, Curtis Hudson. You know, we all in there like this. Now you know Curtis Hudson is in the room. Do you know we don't move until he say that about 2 or 3 times? Because we don't want nobody to know our government.
You do that, it's just our government name.
Huh?
It's just the name of our government name.
Right. See, you got that overstanding. But here's the microphone checker with that. Everybody don't have that kind of understanding that you have. So that